Is it worth it? That's our Tuesday Tidbit series. And is it worth it, Grant?
Anytime you're watching Matt and Grant on the Tuesday Tidbit, that answer is always a yes.
Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to part, this is part 4 already of our Is It Worth It series. And today we're going to be talking about, is it worth it to rush to buy or to rent and buy yourself some time? And that largely, I mean, we have tons of people coming into town from other areas, moving from San Francisco, Seattle, Portland, moving into the area. They don't really know Bend that well, and we often are posed with that question of, do we rent and kind of figure out what part of town we want to be in, give us some time to kind of settle in, and then start looking at homes with more of a grasp of what Bend or the other Central Oregon communities have to offer in different neighborhoods, etc. Mm-hmm. Or if we find that house, do we strike fast and buy it and just get there, get our foot in the door and own a house? And I think I have a firm answer for this one, but we may disagree.
I think, you know what? I think we are going to disagree, and that's good. That's good for TV or
it's healthy.
YouTube or whatever you're watching us on right now. I would say it depends. No, I would say right now for most people, and I feel kind of yucky saying this because this is not how Matt and I typically are. We're not overly salesy. We're not pushy. My recommendation to people would be, yes, rush to buy. And the example I'll give you is, let's say that you moved to Central Oregon in the first quarter last year, right around pre-coronavirus, right when it was starting, and you were looking for a place to buy. Well, if you decided to rent instead of buy, there's a very good chance that you lost the ability to see a purchase, if you would have purchased the first quarter of 2020, go up in value about $100,000. That's about what the median home price did in Bend. And moreover, I don't think that's changing in the next several years. So my argument is, I would rush to buy, obviously with the help of a trusted real estate professional, nobody better than Matt and myself and our whole team. But I do realize that is just it's asking a huge leap of faith for a lot of people out there. And I'm just telling you, my expert opinion, I'd rush to buy. I'd get the upside over a couple of years. If you don't love it, you'll at least make a profit and go find where you do want to buy.
You make a valid point, but I'm an advocate for never being in a rush to buy. Yeah. That's not how you find the best deals. That's not how you find the right fit. It's patience, persistence. Well, I know there's a saying, like slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race. And so, as a buyer, the more homes you see, the merrier. You get a better sense of what your money gets out there. And then when you see the home and you're working with a trusted professional, you know it's the right one and you can act quickly at that point. But in all reality, it does depend.
Your answer makes sense, Matt, though, because there's nothing, I mean, you've told me how many countless times, there's nothing that you love more than spending 8 months with buyers, showing them dozens of homes.
That's right.
Yeah. Absolutely loves it. No, I mean, we're willing to do whatever our clients want. Happy to do it. We love getting to know all of our clients. And I agree. It does depend at the end of the day. It's just a very competitive market here right now. And actually, we're hearing from some people that we are communicating with that have moved up here recently that are renting, is also super competitive. And rental rates, there's been a glass ceiling for a long time in Bend on getting over like $3,000 a month in rent, just because at that point, buying just was so much more attractive than paying $3,000 a month in rent. Well, we've blown through that ceiling, and now we're seeing people get rental rates of $4,000, $4,500, $4,800 a month on nicer homes. So, the rental market is also incredibly strong and incredibly competitive.
Yeah, agreed. Well, if you are making the move into the area and are asking yourself this question, reach out to us. We'd be happy to have a conversation with you and give you our advice. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next week for the final part of our Is It Worth It series. Have a great day. Hey, thanks so much for watching today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Our handles are shown here on the screen, and you can always find our contact information or more about us on www.buysellbend.com. Thanks.